Alright, y'all. I know it's Christmas, but your boy's still releasing videos now. I wanted to go over exactly why most people are not at their goals. Most people are not getting to their goals. It's just going to be an overall motivational video. I'm also going to start making more videos for people who are actually on body game, who want to get to the next level in all aspects of their life. Because if you're not at body game by now, and I've been telling you all this body game shit, you're never going to get there because most people just aren't going to get there. I had some people comment on the body game video stuff like every time I post any kind of body game video, or I post anything on social media that has anything to do with fat loss, people are always like, well, show me the how. Why don't you show me how? You're telling me why, but why don't you show me how? That dumbass mentality is why you're not getting to your goals. There is more than enough workouts, nutrition, all that stuff on social media, everywhere, on Google for free. You know what you need to do to get it done. You don't know that you have to become a certain person to get it done. I hate when people say goofy shit like that. They're like, well, why don't you show me how? You already know eating rice and chicken gets you lean. If you eat rice and chicken every fucking day, you're getting lean. It's just happening. You just lack the discipline, because the same people saying, wait, how do I lose fat? How can I lose this? How can I lose that? Those same people, after they watch a video, a motivational video, guess what they do? They apply 0% of it. But guess what else they do? They literally go through a drive-thru and they get burgers and fries. And they're like, wait, why am I not losing weight? Because you're doing the dumbest shit ever. You know the burger and fries. I don't care who you are. Once you're 2 years old, you know what fat is. Like, you know who's fat and you know who's not fat. Like I told you guys that story when I went to go pick up my nephew, and there was a dude with like a big stomach, and one of the kids was like, wow, he has a fat belly. The kids were like 3 years old and they could already tell who has a fat belly and who doesn't. And they're like, oh, he has muscles. They could already tell that shit, because guess what? We're appearance-based society, and it's basic fucking knowledge, all right? So all of you guys that are eating burgers and fries, you're eating pizza, and you're drinking beer, and you're wondering, oh my God, why am I not in shape? Because you're not going to the gym, you're not doing the bare fucking minimum. Period, all right? Like, you already know that shit. There's too many people who say dumbass shit like that. Like I said, the goofiest shit you can say is, well, why don't you show me how? And then some other dude DM me, today, he's like, yo, put me on your meal plan. Goofy shit like that. Yo, what's your macros? Dumb shit like that. Literally the dumbest shit. The good thing about it is, here's the thing. When people ask me for my macros, the good thing is, since you're 40% body fat and I'm like 10% body fat, you can eat way more than me. So that's a positive. All right, you don't have to eat as low as macros as I do, because you have way more fat to lose and you have way more flexibility. All right, but the thing is, it's not really about just a specific macronutrient plan, specific nutrition plan. It's the fact that you don't have the discipline to stick to anything at all. You jump from different thing to different thing, and then you do shit when you only feel like it, and then when you don't feel like doing some shit, you don't do it. That's what most people do. When they don't feel like doing something, they don't do it for every aspect of their life except work. All right, and that's why you're never gonna get anywhere. It just doesn't make any sense. And the thing is, like, the concept of taking weekends and holidays off, like, it's okay to take holidays off and weekends off and like to schedule everything out, get a decent amount of balance. But the concept of taking every single weekend, every single holiday completely off from just your regular lifestyle doesn't make any sense when it comes to lifestyle. A lifestyle is something you do continually, right? So if you're doing something for 5 days, then for 2 days you do the complete opposite. That's not a lifestyle. You're being two different people. You have two different identities. The identity of your healthiest self on the weekdays, and the identities of some binging, dude who just eats a bunch of bullshit on the weekends. That's not going to work. You're never going to get to your goals that way. 5 days of eating absolutely perfectly, hitting your macros, hitting your protein, eating absolutely perfect, versus 2 days of eating like shit. Those 2 days are going to be more calories than the 5 days combined. All right, so you're going to always offset your progress. So you guys really got to get into this locked-in mentality and realize that it is all mental. That's why I always say mindset. Another thing, I remember I was like, here's why you're not losing belly fat, and I was telling people mindset, and someone in the comments was like, as soon as he said mindset, I was like, oh, this guy doesn't know what he's talking about. Fucking idiot. And guess what? He was out of shape, of course. Listen, if you do not change your mindset, whatever plan you have in front of you, you cannot continually execute. All right, you can have the perfect plan. If you don't have the right mindset, the plan's useless, because guess what? You cannot execute it over and over again. Like, I have a lot of people, I'll tell you the difference between people who are successful and who aren't successful when it comes to fitness. People who are successful, they're locked in. They're like, yeah, I'm sick of this shit. I'm ready to make a change. The people who don't make progress, they always say some dumb shit. Like, I've had clients that are like, yeah, man, like, I don't know if I could continue because, and they're just making excuses. And I'm just reading excuses. I was like, oh, those excuses aren't valid, but I'm not gonna force you to do anything you don't want to do. Because if you don't have genuine desire, you're not gonna reach your goals. So I'd be like, okay, mutually part ways and shit like that. But your excuses, like, they're not gonna work on me because they're weak as hell. I've worked more hours than you have and still got it done. Most of my clients that are successful work more hours than the clients that aren't successful. Like, literally, the clients that aren't successful always work less hours than the clients who are successful. I do not know why. Actually, I do know why. It's because they're just more ambitious and they're more dedicated and they're more intentional with their movement. Because at the same, no matter how much time you have, if you have excess fat, that means you're overeating. So if you lack time, how are you overeating? It takes a while to overeat. Like, listen, if I have a cheat day, I'm like, damn, I'm spending a lot of time eating. You have to chew on so much food to get fat as shit. All right. So in reality, if you're overweight and you don't have time, it doesn't make any fucking sense. Both those things cannot coexist. Being overweight and not having enough time. You're stuffing your face, consistently. You're prioritizing stuffing your face instead of prioritizing eating what you need to for your body. And guess what? If you have excess fat, we're not going to be like, oh, it's okay, body positivity, goofy shit. All right, because we know when you go to the doctor, we know what it looks like. When I go to the doctor, when my clients go to the doctor, their blood numbers continually look better. Blood work looks better, vital signs look better, because guess what? You're taking care of your health by eating shit that's healthy, normal shit. It's really not that deep. All right, but at the end of the day, when it comes down to when you log off this video, when I turn off this video, right, I'm going to download it, I'm going to post it, and I'm going to eat my eggs, my steak, my blueberries, and what I got, banana, and my banana, right? What you're going to do is you're going to go through a drive-through fast food line, or you're going to drink eggnog, or you're going to do some bullshit, and you're going to wonder, oh my God, like, why am I not losing fat? Your actions, all right? Success is found in your daily routines. That's what John C. Maxwell said. Your success is found in your daily habits, your daily routines, all right? The small things you do on a daily basis, because that's how you see success. You continually repeat stuff over time. You don't do one big-ass change. All of you guys trying to do this dumb keto shit, you're literally, you have so much body fat, you do not need to do keto. Here's the thing. I'm going to say this one more time. You have to listen to this, all right? You have to listen to this. Everybody, which is a lot of people, the reason I always say 40% body fat, that's like the most normal body fat percentage I see. I see like a lot of people who are like 40, 50% body fat all the time, 30%, even in the gym, like super huge stomachs. You can eat like absolute shit and lose fat. So in order to be where you are and maintain all that belly fat and all that fat mass, you have to eat like or you have to be watching My 600-Pound Life and copying their diet. Literally. That's the only explanation. You have to be copying their diet because you literally have to eat thousands upon thousands of calories to stay above 300, to stay above 250. Like you have to eat a lot of calories. That's why people who are swole, right, who have a lot of muscle mass and they're like 230, you see them eating like 4,000 calories a day to maintain because they have a lot of muscle mass to maintain. So if you're 300, you have some muscle, a lot of it's fat. You have to maintain that, you have to eat 4,500 calories because the more mass you have, right, the harder it is to maintain. Even if it's fat mass, it still takes a lot to maintain it. So you're eating a lot of calories. So going from 4,500, 5,000, because a lot of people are 350 plus, going from that to 1,500 literally makes no sense. It just doesn't make any sense. You just do not understand nutrition, the basic concepts of it.